I joke a lot. I like to laugh and have fun, and I just want to say to I'm dealing with this a lot of this talk about these issues that affect our nation, and the problem with a lot of people, and especially Christians, is that they don't speak up, and so a lot of things have been happening because we aren't representing what we truly believe. I know sometimes the way we act doesn't always line up like with our belief, but you don't have to be absolutely perfect to believe in God, and that's the whole thing, is that He accepts us as sinners, and so we've been going on and on. And my biggest, why this is kind of beating me out of the bush, is because, my biggest thing is to accept truth. Now I understand America is not just supposed to be church, different representation between church and state, and separation between church and state. But in that case, then I would like to America. And so my feeling as a Christian is that America is a moral nation. And so the fact that they're saying that there's a separation of church and state, and that they are not guided by morals as opposed to popular opinion. So basically, I would like America to openly admit that they are an immoral nation, and that their basis and their code of conduct is not based on morals or based on truth, but based on popular poll, who has the most votes and things like that. That I could deal with. So if America openly says and officially state we are somewhat what Obama did, but what he did is say that our morals are guided by the people. That our people are mainly made up of different denominations, and because we have a republic with different denominations, in general whole, we have a religious belief, and so those the founding. The mainstay of our basis, our core values, are from a Judeo-Christian type of set of values, and about integrity, about honor, and things like what is honorable, and things like that, and what is noble. Now, see, so these are the kind of things, like whether I'm noble or not. Now, my name actually, Alonzo, actually does mean noble, and Threet means clearing a forest. So my name actually, and Vaughn is my middle name, and it is means of. So my name is actually means nobleman of the clearing of the forest. So if you have a forest, there's a nobleman, and it opens up. There's a nobleman that lives in this forest. What that got to do with anything, I don't know. But basically, what I'm saying is that noble, no, certain, a lot of the causes and a lot of the things is that I'm trying to defend has to do with a certain amount of truth and value that are based on the Bible or Judeo-Christian relationship. Now, that brings me to my point. So if America just openly says, "Hey, we're immoral. Our relationship, our rules aren't based on morality. Okay, we're based on popular poll, who has the power and who has control." If they openly say that it depends on how much oil, who's got the most oil, who's got the most money, who has the most power is the ones, and it's not domestic republic, democratic republic. Then I'm cool with that. Okay, I'm cool with the fact if they just say we're immoral, but as long as you say that you're a moral nation, then the values of those morals come from biblical terms, and as long as that is, the biblical is very expressed on what's moral and what's not. And so my big problem is that they says that there's a lot of sexual sins, okay, and a lot of them I have committed. So, fornication, adultery, I stay away from that. Per se. But, there's a lot of things about that, even if you think these thoughts, So, anyway. But my point about that is that if that is the basis of morality and it is expressly says that these are the sexual sins, fornication, adultery, and homosexuality. And then homosexuals are saying is that no, well, those two are sins, but this one isn't. That I have a problem with. If the other ones are sins, then what exempts you? And to say that you're exempt and the other ones are not is hypocrisy and the biggest level of hypocrisy that there is, I guess. There might be other levels, but I don't even want to go there, So again, it's just my point about it is changing the rules. If you say, look, we're not able, we do it because we just want to do it, and we don't care if it's immoral or not. I can agree with that, But just to say that, it's not a sin when it clearly says it's a sin, and that's the basis of my truth, then I have a problem with that. Now, so what I'm saying is, I don't condemn fornicators, I don't condemn or judge them, and I don't condemn homosexuals. I don't have, and neither God doesn't do that. He doesn't have a problem with the people. He doesn't have, let me say it like this, he doesn't have a problem with homosexuals. He has a problem with homosexuality. He doesn't have a problem with adulterers. He has a problem with adultery. Doesn't have a problem with fornicators. He has a problem with fornication, the act. Okay? So he saves all of those. And he saved hypocrites. So God bless you all. Love you all.